Hello guys, in this tutorial we're gonna talk about list boxes. That's just a place inside your top window, let's say, where we're gonna have list of items. So you can delete it, you can insert new things, you can do some kind of operations on those items. So the easiest thing to understand list boxes is just not to talk too much, we're gonna just create it. Well, a list box is not enough. You also need to have explanation about that list box. So let's proceed with general label that will be at the top of list box, like explanation. This will be a label. It will be in top window, and text will be just domains. Because in this list box we're gonna have stuff like Google, Bing, Yahoo, and domains. So you can do some kind of checks on those things like whois and stuff like that. Right, we need to pack that thing, but this time I'm gonna say grid, where, well, row 0, column 0, which means upper left corner, and yeah, a list of domains is a handle for that thing, but this time we are using this command, list of box. So this is at me to decide, and list box is a part of Tkinter, part of Python basically, where that thing is in top window. Okay, is that enough? Well, no, because we need also grid it, place it somewhere. So list of domains, we will grid it to row immediately after general label, so row 1 and column 0, right, F5, and there you go. So now we need to populate it with domains. How to do that? Well, we're gonna target a list of domains, and we will use insert command here. Insert. And what now? Well, when we are working with list boxes, we have indexes and we have items, like real stuff. So like numbers and strings. The place 1 will be dedicated for, let's say, Google, and let's add another thing, list of domains dot insert. This time we will put stuff on a place 2, index 2, whatever, call it yahoo.com, and to save a little bit of time, I'm gonna copy paste this, and this will be at the place number 3. So F5, hopefully everything will be fine, but I'm using Yahoo and not Bing here, which is kind of stupid, or something else, just to make these things different. F5, there you go. Okay, so now we are going to create a button. So when we press button, something's gonna happen. For example, we will delete those items, why not? Right, so button, let's call it button 1. This is button, that thing is in top window. Text in that button will be delete from a list, let's say, and command that we need to create, function that we need to create with a specific name is, I don't know, delete from list, something generic like that. And of course, button number 1, we are going to grid it horizontally at the row 3 and column 0. So immediately after list box. I think that's cool, and probably I will run into a problem because, yeah, I don't have a method created. Right, so let's create it. Let me see, right here. So def, and name is delete from, I don't know how to type these days, delete from list. So how to get current selection? Like if your mouse clicks on Google, how to get that stuff? Well, we will use a current selection method. But when we grab that, where we are going to put it? So let's say that In my case, that will be selected. So this is on my own. This is a custom name for a result, let's say, for selection. But how to get that selection? Well, we're gonna target list of domains, and as I said, we're gonna apply current cursor selection. And now, for simplicity reasons, we will just print that thing. Selected, and hopefully everything will be fine. F5. Right. So Google, delete from list. Yahoo, delete from list. Bing. Okay. So we have indexes, and function is created, button is operational. Right. And let's use something useful here, which will be removal of these values, these items. So what are we targeting? Well, a list of domains in this case. And another method we are learning here is delete. You can check documentation, there are tons of options here. So we are deleting, but we are deleting what? We are deleting something that is selected with mouse. Okay, so selected. So this is target, this is method, this is target, this is method, this is result, and we are grabbing a result and passing it to other operation here. And hopefully, if I didn't mess something up, this will work. Okay, Google and delete, and Yahoo and delete, and Bing and delete. So that works, kinda useful stuff. Anyway guys, nothing special here in this tutorial. Just remember that if you're kinda confused with all these frames and labels and entry fields, start slowly, work with one thing, and then gradually, as your experience grows, your confidence will grow. And there is nothing wrong in using Stack Overflow and Google. Just give yourself a little bit of time. As I said, thank you for watching as always, and see you next one.